So it's raining out, so I got the funny hair. I'm riding on this funicular in Nazaré in Portugal. I'm going to the CEDH European Championships tomorrow, but for now, we've got an amazing game for you. This game has Sage of Fables on Burgee, Cobblepot on Magnus Calgar. I'm gonna be on Dino, and we've got Splinter Twink on Rogsai. Thank you to Moxfield for the constant sponsorships. Go to quivertime.com, use big draws at checkout. My hair is a mess. For 10% off. Last but not least, big love to Dragon Shield. Go to CEDH PT to see some of their games live. It's the CEDH European Championship.
Any pre-games?
Nope.
Not for me.
Good luck, have fun. All right, we're going to do Bloodstained Mire into a basic mountain, which we'll use to play a Mana Vault.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Blood Crypt untapped for 2. Cast a Rogue Rack. Cast an Imperial Seal. I want this card. I will take 2 damage and pass the turn.
Big draws. That is the kind of party we're looking for. I'm going to play a Forest for a Soul Ring. For 2, colorless, I'm going to play a Lotus Petal and a Mox Opal.
It's pretty good.
Oh, Lord.
And for 1 green, we got a Destiny Spinner again. Surprise! I'll pass the turn.
Goodness. Bloodstained Mire. I will pass turn.
Big moves.
All right. Untap, upkeep. Let's do a mountain. We're going to cast Seething Song.
So I see.
Ugh.
Nice.
And then we'll cast Burgee. We'll play a Mox Amber Trigger Burgee. 4 mana for an Urbrask. I'm going to cast Grape Shot.
Fuck.
Trigger Burgee. Trigger Urbrask. I will do 1 damage to you, Willow.
Oh.
4 copies of Grape Shot on the stack, and I will point 3 at the Destiny Spinner, and 1 at Roger, and then 1 at Willow. Or no, 1 at Cobblepot.
In response, I'm going to Deadly Rollick Urabrask.
Sure.
And Rograk is dead.
Destiny Spinner.
Oh.
Yep, that was a reach.
Go ahead and pass the turn.
Draw a card. Esteem Vents untapped. Pay 2 for Rograk. And pass the turn.
Big draws. Ooh, piece of candy. I'm gonna play a Verdant Catacombs, and I'm gonna crack it. Gonna go get a Taiga, and I'm gonna use 2 green and a colorless, and I'm gonna play an Eternal Witness. Witness ETB target Destiny Spinner.
I see what you're doing.
I have a green and a colorless floating. Surprise, surprise! And I will pass from there. If it resolves. And if it does not resolve, I will pass anyway.
End of your turn, I'm just going to fetch, getting a scrubland, and I will allow Sage to gain 3 life. That's the sound, please. Moving my turn, untap, draw for turn. Play this land here, cast a Grim Monolith.
Nice.
Untap, lose 1 from Mana Vault, and then draw for turn. That's a very funny draw. I will pass the turn.
Oh no.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Play an Ancient Tomb. Cast a Rhystic Study.
Seems good.
No.
Does that resolve?
Terrible.
Yep. I think it's good.
Okay.
No.
Cool. I'm gonna pass.
Fucking Rhystic Study. I control and Forest, so we've got an untapped Shifting Woodlands, late game.
Oh, shit.
All-star. Go for it, though. I think we're gonna push Atali.
You should wait a turn.
Wait a turn. Coming from Cobble.
Cobble's full of shit.
Why are we waiting a turn?
Yeah,
this is coming from the guy who's just like hoping he can.
Any particular reasoning?
I'm in 4th position.
Just you're just like, hey, maybe don't. I was like, oh, does Cobble know something I don't? Yeah, Cobble knows that Alan's a fucking doofus.
Right. I mean, if you're hoping to fight through any disruption, then you're not getting any help from me.
Yeah, fair. So that's 6, and we cracked the last one for 7, and I will attempt an uncounterable Itali.
Well, there's a
so there is a Rhystic.
trigger.
Yeah, go nuts. No, I got no dollars. ETB, everybody, show me that gas.
Demonic Tutor.
Fuck. Yes.
Oh my
Pyroblast.
Oh my god, this is the absolute nut pile.
It was nice knowing you all.
Holy shit. Okay.
So let me get this straight. You can silence the table and then pyro the Rhystic, and then cast a demonic tutor.
And then get another
Then-
Atali. Like, yeah, I mean,
see. I think you should have waited.
I should have waited. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it does draw Willow
So
4
are we-
cards.
So are we putting all of these onto the stack?
We're putting them
Yes.
all on the stack. I always get fucking tripped up here about the casting order.
So demonic tutor, then cursed mirror, then pyroblast targeting the Rhystic, and then silence.
Yeah.
That is your stack.
yes. Okay.
Rhystic Study Trigger 1, Rhystic Study Trigger 2, Rhystic Study Trigger 3, Rhystic Study Trigger 4.
Now she started blasting.
Cast a Force of Will,
Yeah.
exiling Windfall from my hand, and paying a life. I'm going to counter the Pyroblast and hope you punt.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'm taking it this turn. I think that's the right call. Silence goes off, so I get a Cursed Mirror. And Cursed Mirror is going to make an Atali.
Yep.
I'll put the real Atali back in the command zone and we get an Atali trigger. So I'm going to put Skull Clamp, Orcish Lumberjack, Spell Snare, and the Betrayal will remain in the exile.
Okay, so you're casting 2 spells.
2 spells.
Okay, you have 2 Rhystic Study triggers.
Then we get a Demonic Tutor. Oh, I'm a big cheater. I'm sorry, everybody. I was thinking about what I could get and realized I didn't declare my sticker board pre-game. Sticker board's gross. Stickers are gross.
I know I should put Sticker Goblin in this deck, but I fucking refuse.
I think this is the card, and I ship from there.
All right then. On tap. And draw.
It's probably the wrong
Smothering
card.
Tithe.
Oh
There
no.
it is. That's why you wanted me to wait.
And if that is good, then I will pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, not paying for mana vault, draw for turn.
Would you like to pay for Smothering Tithe?
You know what? I will.
What?
I'll play a City of Traders, pass the turn.
Draw a card.
Would you like to pay for Smothering Tithe?
Nope. Let's cast a Chrome Mox. Gonna exile Wheel of Misfortune under it. Underworld Breach.
Fuck.
I'll show you an offer.
Oh, will they refuse it?
Dun dun dun.
How much mana do you have? You have 1 treasure?
I do.
Blusterstorm. And, oh, sorry, I missed a Rhystic trigger.
Okay, yeah, you can draw.
Okay.
Would you like to pay for Smothering Tithe?
No.
Ooh.
Still showing you Blusterstorm. All targeting.
From count 3.
From count is 3.
Yep, I'm good.
We are going to 1 and a black. We're going to exile Deadly Relic, Imperial Seal, and exiling Force of Will to recast Demonic Tutor.
I'll show you a miscast.
Oh.
Not paying for Rhystic.
Drawing a card.
Would you like to pay for Smothering Tithe?
No.
Mid-range hell!
So Demonic Tutor is countered. Pass the turn. Underworld Breach is sacrificed. Go to discard. Discard Time Twister. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Upkeep. Big draws. Make your treasure. I'm going to cast a food chain.
Rhystic
On
Study
that.
trigger.
You can draw.
Smothering Tithe trigger.
You got anything to say about this?
I don't. I've
Yes.
used all of my interaction to stop you.
It is uncounterable.
That's real, because it is an enchantment.
It's an enchantment, and Destiny Spinner is fucking spinning.
Show me that squee.
I don't have a squee. What I have is more Atalis right now, I think. We're going to crunch the Eternal Witness to the food chain and get up to 4 mana. We're going to Orcish Lumberjack this tapped forest. 9 off the Shifting Woodlands, and I will attempt to resolve an Atali.
Rhystic Study trigger.
You are good.
I know I am.
Smothering Tithe.
Alrighty, go for it. I'm not going to pay.
Show me potato salad. Oh, Bolt, okay.
Demonic
Wheel of Misfortune.
Council.
And a wheel. Demonic Council? Interesting.
Search your library for a demon, but if you have Delirium, it's any card.
No, so close to Delirium.
Do you have any demons in there?
Don't, unfortunately. Cast Esper Sentinel. We bolt the Rograk as well. And the Council and the Wheel stay in the no-no zone.
So that's 2 Rhystic Study triggers.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2.
2 Tithe triggers.
Go for it. So Esper Sentinel, good to resolve.
I pass on it.
Cool. Esper Sentinel resolves. With the lightning bolt on the stack, I am going to deflecting swat it
Oh, no.
Yep.
onto
Destiny Spinner.
Destiny Spinner.
Yeah.
There's an Esper trigger.
No mana to pay the Esper, correct?
Mm-hmm. And it's not a
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, it's-
draws.
Would you like to pay 2 mana, Alan?
Cobble already has 7.
I already have 7. Yeah, you're good.
There's no fucking point
Yeah, you're
at this
fucking
point.
super good. The lightning bolt is swatted to the Destiny Spinner, and it turbo explodes. Man, I should have put the skull clamp on it. I'll put the clamp on Atali, sorry, and then pass the turn.
5. I'm going to cast Marnius.
Good by me.
Fuck!
Yep.
Who could have seen this coming?
Ristic study trigger.
Oh my god.
You can draw. Smothering Tide trigger.
This is big
Go
trouble.
for it.
Then I'll use 2 of these to cast Charismatic Conqueror.
Drawing a card.
Smothering Tide trigger.
Go for it.
Marnius trigger.
Have fun.
Draw. And Conqueror resolves.
Yup.
I will play a land for turn. I'm going to cast a Static Prison.
What? Oh, it blows up a thing.
I'm not paying for Ristic. Or for the Esper Sentinel.
Sick. I will draw a card. Oh, and it just makes you fucking things, which draws you cards. I see.
Static Prison's going to enter the battlefield. I'll get 2 energy, and it's going to target the food chain.
Food chain will go under the thing. For the record, I dislike it.
Let the record show.
Yeah, do not like.
This is some horse shit.
Heard, Chef. Cast Kumbal.
Who is the new one?
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking wrinkle.
I'm not going to draw for Ristic study.
Okay. And if that's good, I'm good to pass.
We don't
I've
pay
heard
for
you say
Mana
that.
Vault. We will draw. We drew this card, and
Smothering
we'll pay
Tithe.
for the Smothering Tithe.
Okay.
No, we're just gonna pass a turn.
Draw a card. I just smacked my deck over.
Smothering Tide.
Draw a card. You may smother that tithe.
I will gain a life. Everybody loses a life, and I will draw a card. Oh.
I'll play a Badlands as my land for turn. Pay 2. Defense grid.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Go for it.
I will draw a card. I must draw a card. Damn.
Smothering Tithe.
Go nuts.
I will gain a life. You guys each lose a life. Tap the Forbidden Orchard for a blue mana. I will give Sage a spirit.
Oh, I have like the best spirit token of all time.
Sage, would you like to let that spirit come in untapped?
Say no, please.
Or you can just like let the defense grid be okay.
I don't like this. I'll have it come into play untapped so you can win the game, Cobble.
Well, okay, so you made a token, so I'm going to get a spirit as well. When that spirit enters the battlefield tapped, I will gain a life. Each of you lose a life, and I will draw a card.
Damn it.
And I will also make a vampire. I will gain a life if each of you loses a life, and I will draw a card. And then I am good to allow you to continue just with the blue mana floating.
So defense grid resolves.
Yes. When it enters the battlefield, you're going to tap it, I presume?
I will tap it. That is correct. Jeez, now I actually have to win the game, which is tough. I was hoping I would just like have that countered and then lose, but now I have to think. Cast a Mox Opal.
Going to respond to that.
Okay.
Cyclonic Rift targeting the defense grid, and Alan gets a Esper trigger,
Oh, yeah, dude. Sure.
and I will get a treasure. I will gain a life. Each of you loses a life. I will draw a card, and I'm not paying for Ristic.
I don't have to force you to do that, so I'm not going to. Flare of Duplication. Sacrificing Rograk.
Dupers.
I am going to make your thing, Cyclonic Rift, target Marnius Calgar. My copy of it, sorry. Is that cool?
I mean, is that cool? No, but I don't think I have anything for it.
That resolves, and defense grid back to my hand.
The Mox Opal.
That is turned off. You're so right.
Would you like to have it enter tapped?
No.
I'll make another vampire, and then I will gain a life, and each of you loses a life.
Recast defense grid.
Explode it.
I do not have anything here.
That enters. My Mox Opal is now online.
Oh, boy.
Cast a Final Fortune. Cast an Overmaster. I don't really care. I just want to draw a card.
Smothering Tide trigger.
Go for it.
Okay. I will gain a life. You each lose a life.
Proceed to my second turn. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Smothering Tide trigger.
Pay 2 for it.
Okay.
Oh, my life total is lower than I expected. That's not great. Actually, yeah.
We're all looking for the person who did this.
Gain a life. Each of you lose a life.
Okay. Cast a Cabal Ritual.
Esper trigger.
Yeah, I'll draw. I mean, can't not draw.
Smothering Tithe. I gain a life. Everybody loses a life.
Here it is. The ad nauseum scribbled on a piece of paper.
Oh, there it is.
Judge.
There it is.
Judge.
We got there.
That doesn't look regulation.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Take 1. Take 2. Take 2.
Let's see those 3 drops, baby.
Mox Amber.
Oh, wow.
Nothing.
Never punished.
Demonic Consultation.
Fuck off.
Take a damage. Elwar Stone for 2 more. Let's just stop there before anything bad happens. Float 2, taking 2 damage. We're gonna Simeon Spirit Guide for a red.
All right.
Spend that red on a Rite of Flame. Tainted Pact?
Will she get to
No.
naturally
No.
Thoracle? Let's
No.
find out.
No.
Next time
No.
on Mental Misplay.
Wow.
There's Thoracle.
Cards left in your deck?
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Felwar Stone.
Would you like it to be untapped?
Yes.
Okay. I will create a vampire. Each of you loses a life. I'll gain a life.
Blue. Thassa's Oracle. Cool on Thassa's Oracle.
No response from me.
Sadly,
Demonic Consultation in response to the trigger.
No. Yeah, GG's. I got Defense Grid says no.
Goodness golly gosh.
Oh boy.
She does it again.
Amazing.
I
Well
was so stressed that like Rogsai was this unknowable beast. This is like it's just all good cards. Like how do you
Yeah.
how is this hard?